Skate to one song only.
It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O-U-S. You just lay down slow.
K-I. Hey guys, it's Kia and I'm trying this whole voiceover thing, so work with me. So, first up, you're going to need a scarf. And I got this one from the hair store. It's big, it's beautiful, and yes. You just want to make sure it's big enough that when you fold it in half, it can fit around your body. Yeah, so yeah, it fits. That's the scarf. Next, you're going to need a needle and thread, preferably in the color that your scarf is. So mine has a little goldish brown tint to it, so I'm using that kind of thread. Okay, next let's take your scarf and you're going to fold it in half so it makes a triangle. Make sure all the edges line up and everything's straight. Next, take your scarf and lay it flat on the floor. Then fold it in half. And fold it in half again. Next, take your needle and thread your needle. Okay, after you finish threading your needle, you're going to start sewing the two sides together. How I'm sewing it is basically the top part I'm doing very tiny stitches, and then the reverse side I am putting about an inch between each stitch. So that's the way I'm sewing. I just do it because the part that's going to be showing, you don't want to see stitching and things like that, and then the part that's not going to show, it's easier if you just spread out the stitches. So that's what I'm doing. You're just going to do that for the length of the scarf until it's all done. When you're finished sewing your scarf, it should look something like this. Next, you're going to find the center of your scarf, and you're going to do so by basically folding it in half. Once you find the center, you're going to gather that part in your hand and lay it across your lap. Make a mental note and make an imaginary line where that center part is, and you're basically just going to pleat across that line. Basically pleat, accordion, fan, whatever you want to call it. That's basically the pattern that you're going to make because you want it to be gathered in the front. It should look something like this, and then you're going to flip it over so you have the reverse side facing you, and then you're going to thread your needle if it's not already threaded, and basically you're going to take your needle and go through each and every layer of the scarf. Keep in mind making sure it's staying pleated. That's big because if you don't, you're not going to get that gathered part in the center. It's just going to look like blah. a mess. So yes, keep going over and over and over until it's nice and tight, and you'll know if it's tight or not, or if it looks right or not, just by looking at it. Once you're finished, it should look something like this. Yes. Now let's go try it on. Everybody say hi to my mannequin. Her name is Strong J. Let's try it on. And then you're just gonna basically tie the back into a knot or a bow, whatever works. This is super easy, it's super cute, and you can transform any scarf or, you know, piece of fabric into it. It's not all intricate and crazy. I'm not sure if anybody else on YouTube is doing this, but I made it super simple. So, you know, thanks for watching, guys. That's it.